Vala Morgulis und herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Game of Thrones hier auf GamingTube. Und wir dürfen heute die Königin und den König treffen. Ja, wir können das. Wir können den König treffen. Yay! Hier im Thronsaal in Königsmond. Ach, sehr schön. Ah, okay, ne, der König ist gar nicht da.
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion.
Hallo Tyrion.
Your Grace?
Und?
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Hallo Königin. Ich denke, wir gehen einfach mal auf die Knie. Das ist wahrscheinlich das Beste.
Your Grace.
Die Königin ist zufrieden.
Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
Das denke ich mal am besten.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Okay,
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
wir stimmen einfach mal zu, dann ist sie
Starks were your
glücklich.
liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Er ist der neue Wächter, ne?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your
Ja,
Grace.
ja doch.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? She fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Ja, eben, haben wir nicht. Die ist cool drauf.
It
dass
raises
die,
an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
das habe ich nicht gesagt.
I
Jo.
won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You're a girl
bin
from
ja
the
mal
north here
gespannt.
in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Gute Frage. Ich habe Lady
Must choose
Marjorie.
Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Wieso? Ich bin nur auf der Seite von der Königin, das ist doch in Ordnung. Sie ist doch sowieso auf der Seite des Königs.
I'll walk you out.
Das ist aber nett.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only
Berechtigt?
spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were
Machen erst
brave
mal hier
to
keinen
declare
Stress.
your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
Und das ist okay.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
So ist das
She
richtig.
threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Eben, das macht
Crown
er
needs
ja.
boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
Na, dann machen wir
Lady
genau das.
Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Mhm.
I'll
Alles
consider
fürs Haus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Marjorie ist glücklich und wir haben Tyrion auf unserer Seite, also es könnte schlimmer sein.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least
So kann man es auch sagen, ja.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Der ist auch hier.
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? we might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Bei
Would you
dem
marry Joffrey
König.
if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Ah, für die
Marry
Familie.
anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Nicht so
I
viel,
might
wie du
even
denkst.
allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ärger machen und Ärger bekommen.
Well, Sarah?
I tried to move them back, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Ja.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
So
I'm
kann
just glad
man's,
it's over.
so kann man's auch sagen, ja.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ja, doch, wir fragen.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Ja, nee, doch, ich habe da kein Problem mit.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady,
Ja.
and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
Wie viel das wert ist, können wir sehen anhand von dem eisernen Holz, ne? Mach doch
I
einen
don't know,
Deal.
Mira. If Cersei were to find out.
Dann... Ja, das stimmt aber.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ja, gucken wir mal. Vielleicht kann man da ja noch irgendwie was hinbiegen, dass der gute alte Joffrey sich mit den Foresters verbündet wegen dem Holz oder so. Da lässt sich sicher irgendwie was machen. Und dann könnten sie es überleben. Ah, okay. Hier ist wieder Duncan. Nee, gar nicht wahr. Boah, ich habe seinen Namen schon vergessen. Dritter Part und ich kann mich schon nicht mehr an den Namen erinnern. Toll.
Seven hells.
Eieiei.
Let's play a little game.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Au. Hast du mich bemerkt? Der ist den da gerade am Häuten.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Kann ich über die
But
andere
you didn't
Seite
make it
gucken?
easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Mhm.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Hat er mich
My lord?
Shh, listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Ruhig bleiben.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Glück gehabt. Aber gerade noch mal Glück gehabt. Ich denke mal, wenn ich jetzt weggerannt wäre, hätten die mich bestimmt bemerkt. Also von daher ist es besser, ruhig zu bleiben. Ja, der Gehäutete hier, der hat es natürlich hinter sich. Ja, aber das ist klar, wenn man hier sich mit Ramsay Bolton anlegt oder Ramsay Snow, dann hat man schnell mal seine Haut verloren. Darum auch auf dem Banner der gehäutete Mann. Au. Das ist nicht schön. Aber ja, so ist Ramsay Bolton drauf. Oh. Ist das Winterfell?
Lord Ethan,
Nee,
as I
ist
was
nicht.
saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Aber er ist der Anführer.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Eben.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Brauchst du auch einen Titel?
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Mhm.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
Müssen wir hart dran arbeiten.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone.
Ja gut, er war ja
He and
verheiratet.
every
Ne?
Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
das...
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Dann werden wir das tun.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord.
Hey,
We need his judgment.
okay.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Was hast du gemacht?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh, nee, Kollege, das geht aber mal gar nicht.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us. I feared for my life.
Ja, und dann...
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Ja, dann müssen wir es wieder zurück...
Coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it. We are in this together.
Mhm.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Mhm.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Du hast gestohlen, also sollte ich dir die Finger nehmen. Ich könnte dich natürlich zur Mauer schicken. Dort würdest du für uns alle dienen. Also... Ich nehme deine Finger.
I, Ethan of House Forester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers. No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
Die Strafe ist gerecht.
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
Wir machen das selber.
I will carry out the sentence.
Muss ich aufpassen, dass ich nicht zu viel abhacke, wahrscheinlich.
Justice, my lord!
Das hast du selbst zu verantworten. Du hast gestohlen. Schwesterchen ist natürlich jetzt nicht happy darüber.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Wen könnte man denn da?
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. possessing wisdom and experience. You should have one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Das ist eine gute Frage, ja?
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Okay.
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Okay, ja, das machen wir.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Okay, dann reden wir mal mit den anderen beiden. Dann finden wir heraus, wer sich besser anbietet hier. Er ist natürlich ein guter Krieger und er hier... Schwierige Entscheidung. Ich muss erstmal mit den Leuten reden. Hier mal ein Turm. Eben, ich muss jetzt natürlich entscheiden. Meister, um weiterzuführen. Sollen wir mal in den Turm gehen? Oder ich guck mal, wie es nahrungsmittelmäßig hier aussieht.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord.
Oh.
I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Wie lange haben wir noch?
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Oh.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Okay. Aber da werden sich die Jungen natürlich nicht drüber freuen, das kann man da schon mal sagen.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills.
Hätte ich denn sagen sollen.
I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Duncan ist jetzt natürlich, wie gesagt, eine schwierige Entscheidung. Duncan bietet sich natürlich sehr gut an, weil der gute Herr halt sich wirklich auskennt, ne? Und vor allem die Leute mögen ihn und er sorgt dafür, dass die Leute gefüttert bleiben. Andererseits, der andere ist, glaube ich, ein starker Krieger und in Zeiten der Not ist es sicher nicht schlecht, jemanden zu haben, der... Wir reden mal mit ihm. Hier sind die Leute am Trainieren. Das war allerdings sinnlos. Dann würde ich aber auch mal sagen, wir reden dann beim nächsten Mal mit dem mit dem anderen Typen, denn wir gehen langsam wieder aufs Ende zu und ich würde sagen, bevor hier noch irgendwas anderes passiert, ich beende die Episode hier. Wir sehen uns aber beim nächsten Mal wieder hier, wenn wir mit dem anderen noch reden, um herauszufinden, wen wir denn als unseren Wächterfreund nennen wollen. Ich danke fürs Zusehen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao Leute, euer Tridi.